Hello, lovelies.
My beautiful humans.
And welcome back to Mama G Gear. It's Mama G here and
Dr. Rusty Blades.
Rusty Blades. And
today we have fun facts, but they're not just fun. They're useless.
And ridiculous. I have not heard them. As you know, the way the format is here is she just says stuff and I react
Here
to
for
it.
the ride.
Yeah. I hear it the first time just like you.
Growing up, I have dyslexia.
You grew up?
Yes, not really. I grew bigger. My vessel got bigger.
She grew taller. Not mentally.
Having dyslexia makes it very difficult to read, so I always had a hard time reading storybooks. So growing up, I had how-to books and fact books. I love fact books. I could open up to any page at any time and read 5 sentences and close it and then open up to another page. Yeah. It was something that ADD and dyslexia brain, it worked for me. So I've always loved facts, like manatees maintain buoyancy by constant cycle of Faraday. So
I'll have
today,
to do a little manatees emoji if I could find one.
we have some very useless facts, some of which I knew, some of which I didn't.
Also, too, in our playlist, back like a year ago, we did 2 videos, Fun Facts 1 and Fun Facts 2. Yeah. And then there was also Stupid State Laws. If you guys are watching this and hadn't seen those, just go look in the...
They're fun.
I don't even know. We have an all playlist, but you got to scan for a while because it's been a while ago. But they were
in the hangar.
I think no, we did them here. So they were in the building, yeah. But there's a couple of videos that are just fun. There's 2 fun facts videos.
We did sitting this way.
I don't remember.
We did one filming against that wall.
Oh, that one was when my hair was dyed. I forgot what we were doing. I think we did do something like that there. But there's a couple other ones that are similar to this that if you hadn't seen it, you'd get a kick out of it because it's just stupid fun facts.
So,
right. These are useless facts.
In 10 minutes, a hurricane releases more energy than all the world's, I don't know if I'm allowed to say nuclear or what.
Yeah.
All the world's things. I'm going to just move past that one just in case.
Yeah. I know. We don't know YT guidelines.
On average, over 100 people choke on a ballpoint pen fatally.
What?
On average.
From chewing on a pen? Mm-hmm. I knew balloons are dangerous, peanuts, and grapes. Children tend to more choke on them, but peanuts, I'm always careful. And I always used to cut her and her brother's grapes when I give them grapes for school lunch.
This might actually be useful to be aware of. 35% of people who have personal ads and online dating apps are already married.
How many percent?
35.
Whoa.
Hey guys, men are 3 times more likely. One person and every 2 billion. Now, I bring this up often. A lot of people don't understand the vast difference between 1 million and 1 billion. If 1 million was 11.5 seconds, 1 billion would be 35 and a half years. Or no, 31 and a half years.
So that's that when she put that in perspective for me, because I just thought it was a letter, an M and a B. It is massive.
So only 1 person in every 2 billion will live to be 116 or older.
That makes sense. Yeah, you're very.
Here's one that Bob's Burgers has an episode about on, and this is actually very useful because you don't want to get stuck at the second half of this problem.
Okay.
A cow can walk up the stairs. It cannot walk down.
Oh.
So you can lead a cow up the stairs.
A lot of y'all farmers already know that.
Down. Melissa was an episode where Bob's celebrating his 100th burger or 1000th burger, whatever it is, and they put a wig with ears on this cow to try to humanize it, and this activist, which turns out to not really be an activist, is doing it. And Tina wants to save the cow, so Tina brings the cow upstairs, and they have to do this whole elaborate thing to get the cow back down because cows can't walk downstairs.
They don't have to go down.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to have to be there helping.
Women blink twice as much as men.
Oh, I blink more than women.
I blink constantly. My eyes do not like irritants in them.
Yeah, I got dry eye. Dry eye.
So here's something to consider, and I've actually seen this on hoarders and whatnot. Books quickly get up in weight. I don't know if you've ever moved. I don't know if you ever packed books. You don't want to pack a full box full of books. They get too heavy.
Heavy, yeah.
The main library in the Indiana University sinks over an inch each year because engineers failed to account for the weight of all the books that they would eventually be holding.
Oh. Oh my gosh, so all those libraries, if they weren't built to be a library with a good, strong structure.
And why we see this in Hoarders is because there's been episodes where there were so many books upstairs, it was actually structurally unsound, and they had to go in the basement and put up like legitimate floor joists, which are those really tall things that go from the ceiling up to the joist above it, to make sure it's supporting it before they were able to actually move in and start taking stuff out.
Wow. But books are more or less becoming obsolete, which is very sad for me because I love books.
Do you know what a crocodile can't do? Nana nana poo poo. It can't stick out its tongue.
Oh.
It also can't say nana nana poo poo.
I would say can't do that either. There's a lot of things a crocodile can't do. He can't pick his nose.
Ping-pong balls can travel off of a paddle at the speeds of 160 kilometers per hour. That's just under 100 miles per hour.
I don't know. I don't know anything about like numbers and that kind of stuff, but I know I've seen ping pong games. Like they were just. You can't.
It's
keep
insane.
your eyes with it. Yeah,
Walking like professional.
Professional. That's what I'm talking about. Professional ping pong. Yeah. They're fast. I don't even think they watch the ball. They react just like peripherally.
So fun fact that is for my brain. That read David Eagleman, my favorite neuroscientist, and his book Incognito. I think that one. Yeah, not the brain.
The other one.
So you actually have a muscle memory. So a person that's hitting a paddle like this, or someone that's hitting a fastball, their brain isn't doing it, their muscle memory is. It happens so quick that the human brain can't react, but if you do something enough, you have muscle memory. Like if you ever know, like when you get off roller skates and you go to walk and your brain doesn't know how to do it. Like that's how quickly your brain gets.
And it makes sense because I always call it mother's reaction.
You're vaping. You got set muscle memory that when you're not even paying attention, you're doing it because it's
becoming. But also the mother's reaction. Tony just did this. He caught something. I was like, oh, mother's reaction, because mothers won't even be looking and they can just grab.
That's a fun wormhole to go in through the people catching their babies. There's some.
I just watched.
Or that cat that stopped that little boy from falling down the stairs. Like a cat went on the other side of the little boy and started pushing it, and then came around when it was far enough from the steps, came around and grabbed the shirt and
I did not see that. No,
Animals are amazing.
They are amazing. That's why we try to do what we can to protect them and help them. Weird. In that book, if I hadn't already let you know, the bird that I asked what it was, it went into a tree.
Yes.
It's fine.
It hasn't fallen back out.
Yeah, so it's going to be okay.
Good. They've got some bird stuff over there to take care of it, but they know they can call us if something happens.
Yes, the cage is still set up for them, but so far, so good. I mean, at the time of this filming, it was today that we had the incident. So. We do rescue birds too.
In ancient Egypt, priests plucked every hair from their body, including their eyebrows and eyelashes.
I heard this on... Today I found out.
It doesn't have any reason why.
Any reason, yeah. They do.
Typewriter is the longest word you can type using only...
One finger?
Using
one hand.
Only the letters on one row of a keyboard.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Go.
Go?
Mm-hmm. That is the shortest complete sentence in the English language. Go. I just said everything I need to say. I actually said go. Please leave my house. No, I'm just kidding.
Alrighty. No problemo. So go, because there's no other, I can't even think of any 2-letter words.
The second half of this is, however, scientists found that virtually every woman on the planet just has to give her significant other the look, and they didn't even, and they don't even have to use the word go. It's pretty much understood.
And we all have the look.
Mm-hmm. For me and Craig, it's more of like him being like, what are you doing? Like when Aaron told me to give him the highest of high fives when he was officially became a tattoo artist as opposed to an apprentice, he was sitting here and I got this text message and I just said, on it, put my phone down, begin to push everything on the table over to the side and start to climb on it. When I turned around, I feel so bad for this man. His face was terrified. Like he didn't say, I didn't know. And I stand up and I was like, highest of high fives from Aaron. He's like, I didn't know what was happening.
We got to get him on a video. He pops on once in a while.
I like his background voice in the videos. Yeah. Like him just like existing somewhere and you'll hear like a little anyone that's heard that, you know that laugh.
Yeah, Tony was popped on a video I did. Came into the kitchen. I said, say hello.
This shouldn't ever be something someone needs to know, but nutmeg is
never know.
extremely poisonous as if injected.
Oh.
Nutmeg's a really weird thing. Like, there's a lot of weird properties about nutmeg.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would hope that nobody would ever get to that point to be doing that.
Honey is the only natural food made without destroying any life. What about milk, you say? I don't know. I might have to look into that one.
Honey is the only... Wait, say that again.
Honey is the only natural food made without destroying any life.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to look into this one more.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to check that out in my brain.
Well, because you're just taking the honey and the bees remain.
Yeah. But I would think the milk, like you said, milk,
Here's one for anyone that's ever had a pet snail. They can sleep for 3 years. Don't just bury them.
Oh, my.
3 years. A lot of reptilian type things,
good.
snails and whatnot, have the ability to go almost like...
dormant?
Yes.
Oh.
Be aware.
I don't think I'd want to sleep for 3 years, but 3 days would be nice. Sometimes 3 hours would be nice.
Oh, they just answered. What about Mike, you say? A cow has to eat grass to produce milk, and the grass is living. There you go.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Picking up what you're putting down. I smell what you're stepping in.
Yeah. I almost stepped in it earlier today. Okay, that makes sense.
No word in the English language rhymes with
Orange.
month.
What?
Month.
I know orange.
Orange.
No, there's no word orange. No, orange, I know there was
The
nothing.
most common name in the world?
Don't tell me. Mary?
No, it's definitely not American.
Oh. Then. Oh, so it's not an American.
Like a butterfly.
Ali.
What's his first name?
Mohammed.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. She was giving me hints.
Yes. Float like a butterfly.
Sting like a bee.
Oh, I just saw this meme. We're very ADD today.
Yeah.
I just saw this meme that was like, float like a butterfly, jellyfish on it, sting like a bee. Man, I'm really like getting this right now. And then it was another quote like, exist as you are water. And like, it was like, look at me go.
100%. Yeah.
Or like, exist brainless as if you're water. That's what it
Oh, that's cute.
yeah. They're so weird.
Yeah, we like boxing
Jellyfish
too.
are weird.
Her dad was a boxer. Yeah. And in all the years we were married, I never went to a bout with him boxing.
What came first, the cigarette lighter or the match?
Well, the way you're saying that, then I'm going to have to say the lighter did.
But you wouldn't have thought that if I didn't say it in such a manner.
But I wouldn't have said that. I would have, if it just like, I would say, oh, the match, because it makes more
lighter
sense.
came first.
But the lighter...
Well, it's like there's a battery that was made in like ancient Egypt. Like they had an actual battery that...
Oh, they were amazing, Egypt. There's another wormhole to go down is ancient Egypt. Oh, my gosh. The things they had plumbing systems and stuff way before it became, a thing. They had clocks and calendars.
Oh, Americans. On average... it says Americans. I almost feel like they mean United Statesians.
Okay,
a lot of people forget, like, there's a whole bunch of America. Like, there's a North, there's a South, there's Mids, there's Centrals, there's multiple different, like, I don't even remember how many countries are in America. USA, I think a lot of people mean when they say America, but we're just...
Yeah, United States of America. Yeah. Because we are...
Mainly because... A lot of Americans don't realize, like when you see those memes and it's like the whole blue planet and it's just USA and it's how aliens see the Earth, and then it's like, no, that's how Americans see alien movies because there's tons of foreign alien movies. America's very self-looking.
Oh, self-absorbed? Mm. Yes, we are. In comparison to most other countries.
Okay, so it's fun that we talk about my dyslexia. I'm going to try my best to pronounce this word. The pound key, #pound key, on your keyboard is called the octotroph.
Oh,
right? Octotroph.
Octotroph. Good job. Octo, which would
start
be
saying octotroph.
8.
Octotroph, 8.
The hashtag?
That's a pound sign.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know why? Because you got two lines and 2 lines, so the lines on the outside are 8. Hence the oct. Yeah. I'm just pulling that out my butt. But it makes sense.
The only domesticated animal not mentioned in the Bible is the cat. Were they domesticated that long ago?
Well, it's domesticated now.
Do you know what the dot in the letter I is called?
No.
A tittle.
A tittle? Oh, there's one, a little tittle.
Tittle.
And the top one. Oh my gosh! Now when I ever write the letter I, little tittle. What's a little
It's like
tittle?
tilde, the swoop.
Yeah.
It's called a tilde.
So that's a tittle.
A tittle or
A
tilde.
little tittle.
Oh, this one I actually knew. Did you ever wonder why spiral staircases have always been clockwise?
I don't know why, but I love spiral. I've been begging to get a spiral staircase in my house.
Spiral staircases are clockwise because back in the medieval times when they were introducing the knights that were all right-handed, they needed their right hand for their wielding their sword, so their left hand was used to hold to come down the spiral staircases. So that one I actually knew.
Oh, did not know that. As many.
Do you know what a cat can't do?
Be a dog. Oh, it can't move its bottom jaw?
No, can't move it. Well, obviously can move its bottom jaw, it's not
So I mean side to side. Dog can do that,
cat.
though. I can't even do that. I'm part cat. So. I hope you're enjoying these. I think these are fun. Just stupid, useless information that's just fun to know. And the next dinner party you go to, you could spew some of these facts out. And then they could ask you to leave quietly. So if you want to leave a dinner party, just start spewing out some of these facts.
Yes. You ever want to get uninvited? I got some ways for you here. Let me tell you.
If crying doesn't stop, or doesn't ask you to leave,
crying,
just
proud flatulence, and weird facts.
There you go.
That's literally my whole life.
Don't pull the, I got a headache, I really got to go home, because that's, everybody knows that one. They know.
Wait, did you know hydrogen is the least dense substance in the world?
Hydrogen
Yeah,
is?
actually, that's the next fact.
Okay.
Hydrogen.
That's a gas, yes?
Yes. There is a debate.
I didn't do very well in science.
Is the densest substance in the world. Some say it's hydrogen solids, while others say it's osmium.
Osium? Osmium.
We're scientists.
Osmium? Osmium.
For someone who loves science, I can't say half the
Well,
words.
you don't need to be able to pronounce the words when you're reading and understanding. Osmium.
The housefly hums in the middle of the octave key of H.
My house. I hate flies.
Do you know that Betelgeuse, name of the movie, is also the name of a great giant red star that has a diameter longer than Earth's orbit around the sun. Whoa!
I think I know this.
I didn't know it was bigger than our orbit.
That Mikio guy, he's a whatever those people are. I believe that I didn't know all the other information, but the Beetle guys thing I knew.
This whole time, I've been wondering why you can go all the way over. Well, you see this one line here?
That's
I was like,
sentence?
why? This whole time as they're written aside. That's because this fact is the longest name of a place still in use is a hill in New Zealand called...
Oh my goodness, so the whole thing is... That's one word?
92 letters. So I guess deinstitutionalization isn't the longest word we know.
Well, in the English language.
Yeah.
Anyway. And that's a name? So
it's a name of a hill.
It's a personal pronoun. No, would that be a personal pronoun? Because it's actually a name.
Obviously, the mailing envelopes in New Zealand are huge.
Oh, I was going to...
Whoever wrote this is me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So according to Einstein's special theories of relativity, it's possible to go slower than the speed of light and faster than the speed of light, but it's impossible to go the speed of light. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards.
Okay, and they also can fly upside down. They're the
Yes.
only birds that can also fly upside down.
If you passed gas constantly for 6 years and 9 months, you would produce enough gas to make that big bada boom we talked about before.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's another fun one. If you scream constantly for 8 years, 7 months, and 6 days, you'll produce enough sound energy to heat a cup of coffee. That one I knew, not from here.
That's an awful long time to be screaming. That's a long wait for a cup of coffee. So you have to just continuously scream.
Yes. The
I'll just
human
drink my
heart can
coffee
create
cold.
enough pressure to pump blood that will squirt 30 feet. So basically, Monty Python and Quentin Tarantino had it right. Have a great weekend.
All right. Let's just go with that.
That was my last fact.
Okay, because with that one, when the man and I were renovating the house that we live in, story time. The house was 140 years old, and we were taking off roofing, and a lot of them were the very long 3-inch, pretty good sized nails. And he was throwing down pieces of wood and whatnot. And it was winter. We bought the house in
I need to
February.
interject one thing. About a week or so prior, she complained to me about a bee stinging her foot.
I stepped on a wasp,
Yes.
and a wasp stung me between my toes, which was
that's
painful.
The last foot injury I'm aware of.
Yeah, because she was living.
I was living in Connecticut with Tony. So get back to where you are.
Yeah. So, I was so it was actually spring because, but I did have my boots on. I just slipped the boots on because I'm doing construction work, and they were just rubber boots. They weren't nothing big deal. But so I go to jump over the pile that he's throwing from the roof. He's on the roof. And as I jump, I had my foot like this. Like if this is your foot and you're like this, I jumped and this area came down and there was a nail. And I don't mean to like gross anybody out, but there was a nail, one of the big fatties, sticking up, and it went through my whole foot.
I'm laughing for another reason.
Yeah. No, you were laughing at me then too.
Well,
but it went up it went through, and then I had to like bend my foot down. That's not what I was talking about. So it was painful, and I couldn't get my foot off the thing. So the man comes scurrying off the roof, and he's helping me, and he was going to take me to the hospital. I'm like, well, I knew I did have had a tetanus shot within the past 7 years, so I didn't, what are they going to do? Give me crutches? Don't worry about it. So I went into the house, and we had just put down new wood flooring that wasn't finished. It's still not finished 15 years later, but we won't go there. Yes. Living with the builder. But anyway, he's got my foot up, and he's getting ready to pull my boot off. And he pulled my boot off, and blood squirt out of my foot with what you're saying. Mm-hmm. And he got angry that I got blood on the floor.
So now let's cut to my side of this story. So I don't know that you step on a nail. I do know that I get a text message from you about your foot, and Tony and I joked on your behalf on, somebody's bee. They get stung by a bee. And
it still hurts me 2 weeks later, but no.
But then we found out that there was
my foot swelled, and being that the man works in construction all his life, he's like, look,
I can remember
2 weeks are going to be in pain. And then you'll be fine. And like I said, I had known I had the tetanus shot, so it was stupid to go to the emergency.
There's certain things, like when I shattered my toe, all they would do for me is tape my toe to my other toe. Why am I going to spend money for that?
Exactly. And why?
I have tape. I have those.
And then you end up going to a weekend festival where there was mud in a cow pasture, and every step you took, your feet just suctioned in. And
the bruise was my full shin. My full shin was a bruise, and back here was bruised. I keep forgetting I have a tattoo there.
Oh. That's a newer one.
Yeah, that's one.
I'm not used to that one either.
Yeah. I had done during the winter, and every once in a while, I do something, there's a tattoo there.
Wow.
It's like my newest one. I've got high, and then we're going to do an alien spaceship. Well, yeah, obviously. We're going to do an alien spaceship, and then have a thought bubble. I'm going to have a chair in my arm. That's what I'm waiting to get from so that I drew that one. I want the chair. And then it's going to have a little thought bubble that says, oh, and then have a little person looking up. So it's going to be, oh, hi, cows. because I say hi to cows whenever I walk past them. What I
that's a good
went to go
reason to get
get
a tattoo.
was this.
That's cool.
I got this done with two of my most beautiful friends. They are one of the most wonderful couples, beautiful ladies.
Oh,
I love and adore them so much.
See, I got the matching tattoo.
We're actually going to get to stay in a lake house for free as long as we build a fire pit. Can you imagine how sick of a fire pit the four of us are going to design?
Awesome. Yeah.
But it's the symbol for grounding when you're talking about like the electrical worlds. That's a symbol for grounding. But all of us meditate and ground with Earth's energy.
I don't.
So we got matching tattoos. I never thought I was going to take a picture with girls and a matching tattoo in my entire life.
Yeah, we'll have to maybe in a community tab throw the picture up as long as the ladies don't mind.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind, but I will definitely ask them beforehand.
Yeah.
Because I asked them before I shared it on Facebook, and they said they were cool with it.
Okay,
so
yeah, definitely don't ever.
I don't share phone numbers or photos without permission unless it's my best friend.
Yeah,
Because then I'm going to share whatever photos I want.
and any phone numbers.
Not phone numbers. No, I would never do that. Somebody shared my phone number to somebody that shouldn't have had my phone number years and years ago, and I actually had to change phones. It was like a whole thing. Police reports.
So then you were appreciating that.
At that moment, I vowed I would never give away a phone number. And I've had people argue with me about it. I'm like, I will take your phone number.
Well, actually,
I will give it to that human.
But what's interesting is the boss that I had for 8 years or plus, she now has, and my phone number had changed since I had left the business, and she hasn't even given him
I'd forgot. I didn't even
him,
think.
and he's like my brother.
Yeah.
And she hasn't even given him my phone
Although
number.
he's somebody I probably would, without asking you knowing for a fact your answer was yes. Like I would know for a fact that would be your answer.
Oh, absolutely. I thought he had my number.
Whereas, like, I know almost with certainty that Carrie and Morgan wouldn't mind me sharing their photo on here, but also I would definitely check with them first.
Yeah, no, just common courtesy. Yes, anyway.
So
how long have we been on here?
26.
26 minutes.
You've been here with us for 26 minutes.
Thank you for coming by and hanging out with us and listening.
No, you know what? I was almost wearing my Bjork shirt, which would have been funny because it's this is a painting that Mama G did that my very dear friend made into shirts, so we have it as a t-shirt as well.
Yeah, we shared that shirt with people. That
Yes.
Bjork fans. Bjork!
It's nice.
You got to get that. Yeah, that never happened.
Plan some of these things.
No, they just happen.
Usually when we plan them or when they fail miserably.
Oh, absolutely. When they're organic, they're the best.
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, have a yarnalicious day because nothing matters anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's been a
Well,
day.
you say have a yarnalicious day so much, I don't link it to the end of our videos. Also, I want glow-in-the-dark yarn. So if anybody sees some, I know it's a little bit harder to find. I don't need much. I just need her to make me something.
She wants, there's, I know I seen glow-in-the-dark.
So if you see it,
somewhere. So she wants to buy some glow-in-the-dark yarn so that I can, she's going to commission me to make her something out of glow-in-the-dark yarn.
It'd be like an alien hat with like glow-in-the-dark eyeballs. There's eyeballs are going to be involved.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, if you start thinking about it, because originally it was like maybe we could do like a witch's hat and you could do like the brim and like parts of it, but now I'm thinking it should be something sillier.
Of course, we have so many witches' hats. I'm sick of making them. All righty. On that note, I'll let you click off. Bye-bye. Have
Nothing
a yarnalicious
matters
day.
anyway.
So have a yarnalicious day.
That's the way it's supposed to go.